take mobiles from there.
Hi guys, good evening. So I'll just take a minute and then we can get started. Yeah, so I guess we can get started. There are a couple of people who've joined. So good evening all. My name is Dev. I'm talking on behalf of Enrich Money. I work as in vice president here, and I take care of strategic alliances and partnerships. So with that being said, today's agenda is going to be about Orca. We're going to have a small platform demo about Orca, and apart from that, happy to answer any questions that you have. So I'll get started. I'll share my screen. I hope it's visible. And I'll just have the. Okay, that's all right. So I'll get started. I'll log out and then log in again. Yeah, so once I log in, what you will be able to see is the dashboard. And now the time is around 5 p.m. So the Indian markets, NSE and BSE are closed. However, we have our MCX, which is the multi commodity exchange, live. So I'll probably just take a minute to show you this. So what you will be able to see is the live feeds from the market depth. And in this, we directly take the feeds from the exchanges. We have our connections with all the exchanges, and we'll be able to get the feeds of these exchanges. Just a second. Yeah. So today's platform demo, first I would like to start with what this platform is called. It's called as Orca, and it's an all-in-one platform. When I say all-in-one, what I essentially say is that it is one platform where you'll be able to invest slash trade across different sectors, different segments, and all these can be done through our fund pay-in, where you can pay in your funds and you'll be able to get access to invest across these different segments that you have activated. Now, with that being said, I'll just show glimpses of the platform. Now, there is this platform where you will be able to, let's take a random stock. I'll probably choose, let's say, Reliance Industries. Again, these are not any sort of stock recommendation. This is just for an illustration. So if I take this particular stock called as Reliance Industry, you'll be able to see that it has an overview section. I'll also be able to fundamentally analyze this particular stock, where you have these different features: ratio analysis, balance sheet, cash flow statements, profit and loss statements, etc. And what we also call as the financial strength score, where any particular stock would have this particular feature in it. So let me just take another random stock. You'll be able to see that these particular scores keep changing as we keep changing the particular equity. So I'll probably take car laminators. So again, you'll be able to see that this particular score changes. Now for ABB India, you'll again be able to see this. So different stocks have different financial strength score, and also you'll be able to analyze this particular equity technically, where you can look at the different technical indicators, bunch of commonly known indicators, RSI, CCI, MACD, etc., where you will also be able to see that it will have whether the trend is bullish, bearish, or neutral. Similarly, your pivot analysis, pivot levels, your price movement, how has it been over a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months, etc., and your different moving averages, again with different granularities or different time periods. It could be 1 day, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 15 minutes, etc. Now with this particular piece, you'll also be able to see the momentum of the stock, and according to this, on a 15-minute window, you'll be able to see that different indicators indicate different levels. The moving averages are in a bearish trend. Now if I change the particular stock to a different one, you'll be able to again see a different set of result. So you'll be able to see that over here, the particular 15-minute window has a bullish momentum. Again, as we keep changing the time period, you'll be able to see whether it's in the bearish momentum or bullish momentum. So essentially, this platform ensures that you will be able to fundamentally and technically analyze a stock or even a mutual fund for that matter of fact. I'll also take you through this particular mutual fund. So I'm just taking a random mutual fund. So again, you'll be able to see that we've tried to benchmark this against the Nifty. So if this particular quantum Nifty 50 ETF has been chosen, how it reacts to the particular Nifty 50. Similarly, let's take another, let's say Union Small Cap Fund. Again, with respect to Nifty 50, how it has been growing. Similarly, you will also be able to look at the different holdings in that particular mutual fund. You'll also be able to see the different scheme details. Uh, Basically, for you to analyze what sort of a mutual fund it is and would it be a right investment choice for you or not. So again, this platform does not recommend any particular equity or mutual fund. Rather, it helps you analyze and invest and take decisions accordingly. Now, moving on, what we also support, what this platform Orca also supports is the IPO. Now, with respect to IPO, you will be able to see, let's take Esprit Stones for example. You will be able to see the different IPO details in depth. If you want to look at the red herrings prospectus, you do have link for that. What we essentially try to do here is an end-to-end tracking of the IPO investment. In case somebody wants to invest in this or apply for this particular IPO, we let you know how much of price needs to be paid, and once you actually invest or rather park this amount for this particular IPO, during the allotment process you'll get to know whether you're getting an allotted IPO or not. And in case you're not getting allotment, when did the refund start, and in case you get allotted, when would the demat transfer happen. And once the listing also is done, you'll be able to see that it gets reflected in your demat account slash your portfolio page. Now, apart from this, what other pieces we do have? So, mutual funds is the other one which I showed you. We also have equity, which I showed you. I'll also talk about the equity derivatives in a bit. we also support bonds. So for someone who's looking at, let's say, very safe and very secured sort of investments, instead of going for a plain vanilla fixed deposit, you can also invest in these government securities or corporate bonds or SDLs or even sovereign gold bonds. So all of these can be invested through the same platform, and that is why we keep telling that it's an all-in-one platform for all your investment needs. Now coming to the equity and the equity derivatives. So let me probably take an equity derivative. Let's take Tata Steel. I click on the option chain. You'll be able to see the different strikes available. Now, I'm not sure how many of you trade in intraday equity, but just to give you an example, I'll be able to use this particular intraday chart, and I'll also be able to look at this particular piece as one of the investment. Now, what it essentially did is I'll be able to add, and this trades at a lot size of 5,500 quantity. So with this, I'll also be able to use the strategy mode, or I'll also be able to switch it off and have a plain vanilla buy order window where I'll be using only this. Now, similarly, let me take you through the Nifty Bank. Similar option chain setup. I believe a lot of you would be trading in Nifty banks or Nifty 50. So again, let me just choose one random strike rate. Let's say 5100. Now, as you can see, this particular order window opens, and I have added an amount of rupees 300 in this, and I've added it in the equity segment. Now, what you will be able to also do, since I kept mentioning that the fund is a common fund with which I can execute across different sectors. Now, what I will do is it's there in the equity, but let me open in commodity segment. So I'll take probably natural gas, and I'll take one of the natural gas futures. I'll open the option chain. I'll take a very, I'll take an out of the money script. So probably something like, yeah, 205, let's say. Now, the required margin is somewhere around 3,963. So, what it asks me to do is add in more money so that I'll have enough margin over here. Now, what I can also do is I can move to the funds page, and I can quickly transfer the funds from where it is in the equity segment to, let's say, the commodity segment. So all I have to do is from here, I'll move to the commodity. I'll add in, let's say, 250. Once I confirm, click off the button, I'll be able to move. Now you can see that instantly I've changed from 300 to 250 to the commodity segment and 50 into the equity segment. So with that, I'll be able to again click on, let's say I go into a random stock, let's say an idea stock, for example. Now here you'll be able to see that the required margin keeps increasing as I keep changing the quantity, and you will be able to see that there's something called as the allocate button, which essentially means that I will need to allocate or rather have additional funds. Although the total margin required is 112, I've put only 50 rupees available in equity, but with a click of a button, it moves from my commodity segment, which I recently changed. I mean, commodity segment to which I recently moved to this particular piece. So I'll be also able to allocate and buy. So just a click of a button, it gets allocated from a different segment to another segment. Now, what people can also do, so generally, let's say at an intraday level, It could be equities, intraday equities, or intraday, let's say, using the indices. Be it whatever particular segment that people want to do, it all comes from one particular piece where people want to invest in the Indian capital market. Now, from an investor's perspective, what we can do, we'll be able to look at it fundamentally and technically and take a call. Now, let's say that I also want to look at a particular stock and I want to analyze the chart. Again, I'm just taking a random ideas chart, and you'll be able to see that as I keep changing the different time levels, you'll be able to notice that the chart quickly loads. Now, what this helps, especially a user, is at a higher level, they'll be able to really see where things are and they'll be able to quickly take decisions of it. Now, let me take another chart, let's say ITC. I'll be able to do the same sort of quick analysis moving from one piece to another piece. Now coming back, so investors generally they look at it from a long term. So you can invest across IPOs, you can invest across equity, you can invest across mutual funds. And for someone who's new to the stock market, there are several thousands of stocks available across NSE, BSE, across NSE and BSE. So for you to really look at that, we have something called as the easy screener, where you'll be able to screen different predefined screeners with which you'll be able to really know which one performed well, which one didn't perform well, etc. So I'm just giving you a very quick glance. You'll be able to look at all these. So whichever gain. So for example, in this case, top gainers of Nifty Auto was Maruti Suzuki and MRF, which rallied and both gained. So Maruti Suzuki gained about 0.7% and MRF gained about 0.3%. So these are few of the features that are available in Orca with which you will be able to really invest across segments. Now let's take the example of a trader, and the platform again caters to traders who are beginners as well as people who are veterans of trading. So if they have a deep knowledge about it, they'll also be able to trade off this. So a single click, I go into the option chain, and what we also have added is something, the strategy mode. Now, let's say somebody wants to hedge, and I'll probably pick Nifty 50, for example. I go into the option chain, and what people can do is they can use the strategy mode where, let's say, you want to hedge against a particular piece. So let's take the spot prices at somewhere around 25,000. So I make let's say I predict that the market is going to go uh, below 2200, let's say. So what I would do is I would go either sell at a higher strike price, and to hedge that what I will do is buy it at a lower price. Now what essentially I'm trying to do is hedge this risk, at the same time keep adding multiple pieces. Now let's assume that our assumption was market will go down, so I can go and buy another two different strikes, and let's say that I want to increase my lot size, I'll be able to do. All these, I'll be able to do it from the strategy builder itself, and it will give me a consolidated number of how much of uh, margin or my money is required and how much I have. So once I click on execute basket, it will quickly execute this at one time. Now this got I mean rejected because I didn't have enough margin. But once you have enough margin with a single click, you will be able to do this. So in the option chain, we did look at the strategy builder option. Now what we also have is your typical general basket with which you'll be able to execute adding your own set of questions. Yeah, I'll just pause for a minute. There are a few questions that has been asked. So this name of the platform is called Orca, ORCA. Our company's name is Enrich Money. I'll just show you that. And from Enrich Money, our platform is called as Orca. So you'll be able to use this. So once you click on login to Orca, if someone does not have an account, you can click on create a demat account. I'll also share this in the end of the chat. You'll be able to quickly onboard yourself as well. Do you guys have copy trading? Yes, we have integrated with a couple of people. So you can get in touch with us, Mr. Ali, and we'll be able to help you out with that. What is easy algo? Yes, I'll cover this easy algo also in a minute. How strategy mode helps to be ease the life of traders. Yeah. So in case of strategy mode, so what strategy mode essentially does is it will help you to build your own strategy. For example, the hedging that I was explaining to you about. Similarly, you will also be able to add multiple scripts. So let's say I'm an long-term investor and I really don't have much of time, but I know what all stocks I want to buy. So let's say I add it in my watch list. What I can simply do is I can open this particular basket. I can create a new basket. I will just name it as demo for now. And what I can do is I can keep adding all these to my particular watch list. For example, I'm just copying whatever is there. I'm adding this. I'll add it to the basket. I'll add another two or three just as an example. I'll be able to add this to the basket. I'm adding another three in, let's say. So now you'll be able to know that this particular basket, and I'm a long-term investor, whenever there's a crash in the market or some sort of consolidation or to average, whatever be it, I keep just adding these three into my portfolio. All I have to do is click on this particular execute and it will get executed. Now include existing positions is for during the market time. If somebody wants to also add in their positions that are running and they want to cut it off, they'll be able to do that as well. I hope that answered. I'll still come back to the question of easy algo. And somebody has asked, can I do an intraday here? Yes, you will be able to also do your intraday trading. Whichever equity that you want, you will be able to do it by just two clicks. You look at that particular you get that particular equity. You will be able to look at this piece called option chain. You will be able to get that. Yeah. So the next is whether portfolio stocks can be pledged and how. So yes, we do have the option of pledging stocks. So if you are an user or if you are an client of Enrich Money, what you will be able to do is you'll be able to pledge. So, for example, let's assume that I have HAL stocks. It is currently running at about 5,000 odd rupees. Now, let's assume that I have 100 quantity of this, which means I have about 5 lakh rupees as holdings with me. What Enrich will help you do is it will help you to pledge that particular stock, which is a value of 5 lakhs, and up to 50% we give it as pledged margin. So you can have your holdings with 5 lakhs as well as get additional 2.5 lakhs as your pledged margin and be using it for your trade or investments, etc. But for that, you will have to be our user or client. How fast is your chart? Can we place orders on the chart? Yeah. So just to give you quick example. See, this is our chart. What I will also do is, for the benefit of people who also do intraday trading, I will show this chart. What it can do is, now I'm just clicking on different time intervals just to see how quick it is. So you'll be able to see that it swiftly changes. And what I will also do is, I will put it at a 1 day level and keep changing this. So for a long term investor who wants to look at it from a 6 month level, they'll be able to do that as well. And for a short term person who's going to look at, let's say, swing trading, for example, he just wants to hold it for a week or two, he'll be able to do that as well. Now, we do have historical data and it goes all the way since inception. It hardly took about a second or two, but it gave me data all the way back to 2019, 2018 ish. So years of data gets opened within matter of 1 or 2 seconds. Now coming back to the charts, what I also have is, I have the chart of option of multiple charts. So let's assume I have this template. So for example, somebody wants to trade at HAL intraday, but at the same time wants to look at how, let's say, Nifty 50 and Bank Nifty does, or Nifty 50 and Nifty. Uh, I'm just taking two random examples. Let's say Sensex and Nifty, how it does, and based on that, they want to do a trade. Now they'll be able to add these, and they can do the analysis. So they'll have up to, you can even add, let's say, 6 different charts in one go. We do have the option of covering so many charts, but again, for an investor with the web view, about six odd different charts would be more than sufficient. But we do have the option. Now let me just click to a single one. And some of you might also have a question of whether we have different indicators. So yes, we do have all the major indicators. For example, few people use Bollinger Bands, few people use Elder Impulse system. So we'll be able to add the different indicators. We have a wide variety of indicators, and I'm just adding few random ones just to show you how things work. Now let's say that I don't want any of these. All I have to do is toggle these buttons so I can change the different indicators. You will be able to see it across here. If I don't want any of it, click on clear all, everything gets cleared. So the system or this platform is aimed at both investors as well as traders to ensure that there is a good balance between a newcomer as well as someone who is experienced. Now I also looked at showed you how the charts can be used, and we'll also be able to use the charts for your historical or time frame analysis as well. Now, coming back, somebody has asked what this easy algo is all about. So, easy algo is all about enrich money with the help of its own research, advisory, and investment advisory team has been building a small automated trading facility where people will be able to have these automated trades running. So again, for someone who's a client, we are happy to show you an in-depth demo of how this works. For the lack of time currently, I will probably skip this easy algo, but it's an automated trading piece that we have. And somebody had also asked about which studies are useful. Now see, so studies, again, different people have different views. So if you are a trader and you have your own set of, let's say, favorite indicators, you'll be able to use it in this particular platform. We support almost all the uh, widely used ones, and in case somebody feels that something is missing, we are more than happy to add that as well. Somebody has also asked why we don't have a trading view chart. So see, so trading view is again a widely or an prevalent software that is available. But what we have done is we have created our own charting system. So even if you look at, let's say, trading view, you will not be able to add beyond two indicators if it is in the free version. What we have done is we have given all these options for you to add and look at. So from I'm not telling that trading view is good or bad. All I'm telling you is that our platform with Orca and the chart that we have built, we've been getting very good response from our own users and clients, where they are able to tell us that they are able to make their trading decisions quickly with our charts. So I think I have covered pretty much all the questions that's been asked so far. Does anyone else have any other questions? Feel free to post it in chat and I'm happy to answer that. The next session will be soon, so we'll keep you updated. You can follow our YouTube channel. For now, I will just pause this particular demo session. I'll start answering your questions, but at an overall level, when we call it as an all-in-one system, what we essentially say is that this is the only platform you require for all your investment and trading decisions. Now, people might be referring to one site for news, people might be referring to another site for, let's say, their fundamental and technical analysis. So in this particular case, you'll be able to get everything off the same particular window. For example, events is nothing but the different corporate actions that has been got, and what you will also be able to see is the different news that comes off it. So for example, in this particular ACC Limited, you have got news that is as current as 2:40 p.m. today. I'm sorry, this was of an earlier one. You'll be able to also get the latest news. So once I keep clicking on it, I have news that is going on all the way to current timelines as well. Live market update. Okay. So since now it's only the MCX that has been going on, I'll just show you. Let's take natural gas. I think I added it somewhere. Or let's take gold petal, for example. Now this one is the July's future. You'll be able to look at, again, there isn't much of volatility or movement in gold petals generally. I'll probably use natural gas so that you'll be able to see how well the system is. Crude oil or natural gas, both works fine. So let me take the August future. Again, I click on the market depth, the option chain. Now you'll also be able to look at the feeds here, and all these are also real time. You'll be able to use up to 25 levels or strikes. Do you have forex market? We do not have forex market, but you can definitely trade in currencies and things. So if you had meant forex as just currencies, yes, we do have. But if you had meant crypto, we do not support crypto. It's not an regulated script. I mean, regulated segment. Will you give leverage for commodity trading? Yeah, so whatever is available in whatever is provided by the exchange, we do give. And additionally, if someone wants to pledge their holdings and get the pledging benefits, we do offer that. What if I need to open a demat account now? Yeah. So for you to open a demat account, what you can do is visit Enrich Money, and from the Enrich Money's website, you will have this particular button called Open Demat. All you have to do is punch in your phone number, your state, and a small captcha, and you can get started. Or you can also scan this QR code and you will be able to get. Give me your number. I have few doubts. Yes, Mr. Ali. So what you can do is you can reach out to our help desk. The number is in our website. So you will be able to get in touch with us. Or what you can also do is for you to get a call back, you can also, if you do not have an account with us, you will be able to click on this. Just fill this details. Our team will get in touch with you. You can ask all your doubts there. Do you have office in Kerala? Yes, we are shortly opening an office in Cochin as well. So that is also something which we'll be able to help. Do you guys have PMS? Unfortunately, we do not have the portfolio management services currently. You will have to maintain, or you will have to uh, manage your own portfolio. However, we you can reach out to our research analyst if you have one or two doubts. We are more than happy to help you. So we do not officially handle your portfolio, but if you have doubts, we can always give our views. We cannot recommend anything. I sir, do you have different candlestick pattern? Yes, we do have different candlestick patterns. So I can probably show you, but you'll be able to see. So few people like the Renko charts. So that is also something which we have. We have Heikinashi charts. Again, based on what people like, you are more than welcome to use. So few people even like line charts for drawing their trend analysis. So you'll be able to do that as well. Now, in case you want to, let's say, I'm not sure which, but if you want to draw a trend line, you'll be able to do that as well. So let's say you want to plot this, you can do this. And once you change that to the candle, you'll be able to notice that you have evaded all your the spikes. So you'll be able to draw good. I have 50 clients for VMS. Mr. Ali, you can reach out to us. You can just hit on the Open Demat account and share your number with us. Our team will get in touch with you. Any market technical class? So we do offer free webinars. So you can again go back to our same platform. I mean, same website, Enrich Money. We provide different equity reports, commodity reports, live levels, and we also offer free webinars. You can also open a demat account through our website. Instead of clicking here, you can also click on this particular button. And regarding the other webinars, so you click on research, you come to expert webinar. We host across different regional languages as well as in English. So you'll be able to do that. So as of now, this is the 29th. So tomorrow we have a bunch of webinars up, one in Tamil at 8 o'clock, one in Malayalam at 11 o'clock. So you will be able to book these. So, for example, if I want to book, let's say, this particular demo, I click on this. You just have to register your email ID. your phone number, and whether you're a client of Enrich or not, and you will be able to get those registered invites to your email. Next, somebody has another question. Are you an RA? No, I'm not an RA, but we do have registered research analysts with us. I have personally cleared the mutual funds exams, and I have NISM certificates in mutual funds. Do you have an office in Gujarat? Do you guys visit Gujarat? Yes, we do visit Gujarat, and we do have partners in Gujarat. So, Mr. Sushant, you could also reach out to us. You can click on Enrich Money's website. You can click on this Open Demat, or you can also use our WhatsApp number, our official WhatsApp number. I will share it in a moment, and you'll be able to do that as well. How to open a referral partner. So again, referral partners, you can reach out to us. We are happy to have you on board. And for somebody who is a client, so for example, if you are a client, you can also use your own referral. For example, now I will just click on this. If I click on this particular copy button, you will be able to refer your own clients. So somebody who is an active trader who has friends who are also trading, you can open an account with us, and you'll be able to have your own referral code. And what it essentially does is we give you a 20% lifetime income on the referrals. So whatever brokerage that your referrals generate, 20% comes to you for lifetime. And if you are, let's say, a person who wants individual or customized referrals, you can also reach out to us. So I will probably share the official WhatsApp number of Enrich Money, with which you will be able to reach out to us. Thank you. Somebody has mentioned that this was an useful session. Thank you. What is your brokerage charges? Do you charge AMC? So the AMC is something which we do not charge on the first. We do not charge on the first year, and again, we can always have a word with you, and we'll be able to also let you know about the brokerage charges. So it is there in the pricing. So Enrich Money, where we have given the pricing, we can offer a T20 plan as well. And as per YouTube guidelines, we cannot comment the link in that. So what I will tell is, you can WhatsApp us. The easiest way for you to WhatsApp us is through, you can note down the number. It is 9360462749. I will also repeat this if someone wants it. It is 9360462749. Thank you. And I sir, is this, yeah? So somebody had asked whether it's a SEBI registered company. Yes, we are SEBI registered. You will have all our details, including our SEBI registration number, our ARN number. Everything is put up in the website itself. We are registered, and we are regulated by SEBI. Are you a discount broker? Yes, we do have brokerage charges for discount broking. So, like I mentioned, you can look at the pricing. We do have the T20 plan. So, you can get in touch with us. We will give you the best set of offers available. Hi sir, is GTT order available? So yes, we do have GTT in a certain way. So GTT belongs, I mean, the word belongs to another broker, but yes, we do have the same functionality. We are revamping our buy order window where we do have the bracket order and cover order. So with which, for example, if let's assume that we are looking at, or I can take another option chain itself. So let's say I'm doing an intraday trade with ICICI Bank, and I can use the bracket order. So let's say my buying price is at 38.50. This one is absolute, so I can tell that I want an profit of, let's say, 38.5 plus 5, and I hit a stop loss of, let's say, 3. Now, once I hit on this buy, what this bracket order would do is it will wait for this buy price. If the order gets bought, then it will wait for one of these to hit. If it hits the target, the stop loss will get cancelled. If it hits the stop loss, the target will get cancelled. So you will have a successful, if you're doing a buy, you will have a successful exit either as target or as stop loss. Similarly, on the sell side also, the other vice versa works with the same bracket order. Hope that answers your question. So somebody, do you have support in Malayalam? Yes, we do support all the regional languages. We do have support, dedicated support people across different regional languages. You can reach out to us, and we will be able to help you. Do you have a bracket order? I just demoed that. To answer your question, yes, we do have bracket order. Thank you. Okay, we'll bring. And can I get a meeting with the company? Yes, Mr. Ali. So please do reach out to us. As mentioned, we'll be able to get. Thank you. How much referral do you give if I refer my friend? Yes, as a client, we'll be able to provide you the 20% referral. You can also get in touch with us. We will let you know about the rest of the referral and the other bonus plans that we have. Do you have ETF? Yes, I did mention during the demo that we let people also invest across ETFs. So all these are targeted towards long-term investors where you can reply across IPO, bonds, ETFs. So again, we have the gold ETFs, silver ETFs, and all the other related ETFs as well, bonds as well. Does BO work in Nifty Bank option? Yes, the bracket order works across any of our buy option that we have, buy or sell. Any of these will always have your bracket order and cover order that you can use. The order is clear. Do you guys have an office in useful for us to have a live demo session? Yes, Mr. Sushat, we will definitely try to have a live session. Please do keep checking our page in the from the home page, in the research, in the expert webinar. There will also be few live sessions that happen. So please do follow us, and you can also reach out to us, and we will definitely keep you updated about that. So I think people have noted the numbers. Just do ping me here in the comment section if you would want to me to repeat the number. So, other than that, just to sort of sum this session with people who have come in late or joined late, Orca is our flagship platform, and this platform caters to both investors as well as uh, traders. And we do have the option for you to invest across different asset classes, starting from IPOs to equity derivatives to mutual funds to bonds to ETFs and commodity derivatives. You will be able to do all of the invest across all of these. You will be able to buy mutual funds off this platform. You'll be able to perform your technical and fundamental analysis across these different segments. You will also be able to do your intraday trades. You'll be able to have all of these, let's say, information in a single window. For example, if someone wants to invest in, let's say, ABB India, for example, they'll be able to do this technical analysis, fundamental analysis. They'll also be able to do their intraday trades, all these from the same platform. Apart from that, for traders, I did mention that we have this strategy mode where you will be able to do or add your own set of strategy, where you can add, let's say, if you want to hedge, you can add your hedging positions, and with a single click, you will be able to execute that. Hi, sir. Equity cash margin facility. So, with respect to cash margin, equity cash margin, like I had mentioned, sir, we do have the option of pledging, and we will be able to help you with that. Someone had mentioned that they have an office in Goa. Sure, Sharon, you can reach out to us. We are more than happy to help you, and we'll be able to reach out to you as well. Kindly ping in that number. Can you explain ETFs? So, simply put, ETFs are nothing but exchange traded funds. So, for example, somebody wants to invest in a mutual fund, you can also do a similar investment across exchange traded funds. So, the same fund is available in the exchange, and again, it works similar to your equity market. This is a different segment. That's about it. For example, if someone wants to, let's say, invest in a bond or invest in a mutual fund that invests only in gold, you will also be able to do it across these different fund houses through the same app itself. Unfortunately, we do not have an office in Goa. We do have a centralized team working here. So, if someone wants, they can definitely reach out to us. And yes, sure, Sharon, we'll be more than happy to onboard you and help you with your current plans. You can reach out to us. What you can do is, I will show you the. Yeah, and someone had also asked about the API. So API is also available. All APIs, we do not charge anything. It's all free of cost. You can look at these APIs, and also if you have some Python program or anything, you will be able to do it. You will be able to integrate that as well. Uh, Somebody has asked about my LinkedIn profile. Uh, yeah, I can show that as well. My name is Dev Aravind. You can do a simple search. Put Dev Aravind, Enrich money. Yeah, so you'll be able to look at that. And for any queries, please do reach out to us at 9360462749. I'll repeat it, 9360462749. Any queries, any comments, any other doubts, please feel free to reach out to us. How to find sector wise ETF, sir? Example, FMCG ETF. See, so ETFs again, for example, there are others. Again, this ETFs is in a different segment altogether. So your consumption has a few sort of FMCG stocks as well. So again, it all depends on which particular segment or sector you want to invest in, and there's always ETFs that are available. There are multiple ETFs, so you will be able to invest across the sectors that you find good. So I think with this, you can reach out to us. I hope this session was interesting and you were able to get some information. Thank you. Thanks for your time. I'll log off now. Thank you, guys. Bye.